Hold your horses, gymnastics is trending. Look, I get it. You're used to seeing gymnastics trending for about 5 minutes every 4 years, usually with Simone Biles defying gravity and our understanding of human potential. But men's gymnastics? That's like finding a unicorn riding a Roomba, unexpected to say the least. And yet, here we are. The 2024 Olympics in Paris just wrapped up, and guess what? People are actually talking about men's gymnastics. Not just talking, they're tweeting, they're posting, they're even watching routines online. What's behind this sudden surge in interest? Well, a bronze medal for the US team certainly didn't hurt. But before we break out the confetti and balance beams, let's address the elephant, or should I say pommel horse, in the room. Men's gymnastics in the US has been struggling. Like, really struggling. Let's give credit where credit is due. This year's US men's gymnastics team didn't just compete, they performed. Guys like Steven Nedorowskic, Brody Malone, and Frederick Richard weren't just athletes, they were acrobatic ninjas with more charisma than a Bruno Mars concert. They tumbled, they flipped, they defied physics and probably a few traffic laws with their gravity-defying routines. And the best part? They seemed genuinely happy to be there. No Olympic-sized egos, no drama, looking at you, figure skating. Just pure, unadulterated athleticism. The bronze medal they snagged wasn't just a win for the US. It was a beacon of hope for a sport that's been teetering on the edge of obscurity. Not so fast. Here's the thing about men's gymnastics. It's hard, like really, really hard. We're not talking about your casual weekend warrior stuff here. This is a sport that requires the flexibility of a yoga instructor, the strength of a power lifter, and the spatial awareness of a bat on a caffeine bender. And it's not something you can just pick up in your spare time. Oh no, young gymnasts start training before they even hit puberty. We're talking years of dedication, countless hours in the gym, and enough chalk dust to rival a bakery. It's a tough sell, especially when you consider the other options out there. Why spend your childhood contorting yourself into a pretzel when you could be, enjoying your childhood? Now, before we get to the solutions, we need to address the elephant, or should I say uneven bars, in the room, Title IX. This landmark legislation, designed to promote gender equality in education and athletics, has been both a blessing and a curse for men's gymnastics. On the one hand, Title IX has been instrumental in leveling the playing field for women's sports, providing opportunities that were previously unimaginable. And that's a good thing, folks. But here's the rub. Some argue that in an effort to comply with Title IX's gender equity requirements, universities have been forced to make some tough choices. And sometimes those choices involve cutting men's sports programs, with gymnastics often ending up on the chopping block. It's a complex issue with no easy answers, but it's a conversation we need to have if we want to find a sustainable future for men's gymnastics. How do they say it? The Avengers of Gymnastics assemble. Despite the challenges, all hope is not lost. Across the country, a band of dedicated coaches, parents, and former athletes are fighting tooth and nail to keep men's gymnastics alive. They're like the Avengers, but instead of saving the world from Thanos, they're saving pommel horses from the scrap heap. These are the unsung heroes of the sport, working tirelessly to find creative solutions to seemingly insurmountable problems. They're organizing club teams, securing practice spaces in abandoned warehouses, probably, and holding bake sales to raise money for equipment. They're proof that even in the face of adversity, passion and dedication can prevail. From college campuses to, well, somewhere else. One of the biggest challenges facing men's gymnastics is the decline of college programs. For decades, these programs served as crucial pipelines for Olympic hopefuls, providing elite-level training and resources. But as we've discussed, Title IX and budget cuts have forced many universities to make some tough choices, and men's gymnastics has often been the casualty. So, where does that leave aspiring gymnasts? Well, it's a bit of a mixed bag. Some are turning to private gyms and clubs, which can be expensive and often lack the same level of resources as college programs. Others are moving to different states or even countries to train with top coaches and teams. It's not an ideal situation, but these athletes are determined to pursue their dreams, even if it means sacrificing normalcy and racking up frequent flyer miles. The price tag of glory. Let's talk about money, shall we? Because like it or not, money plays a huge role in the world of sports. And unfortunately for men's gymnastics, it's not exactly a cash cow. Unlike sports like football or basketball, which generate billions of dollars in revenue, gymnastics operates on a shoestring budget. Sponsorships are hard to come by, and prize money is often a pittance. This lack of funding trickles down to every level of the sport, from the athletes themselves to the coaches and facilities. It's a vicious cycle that makes it incredibly difficult for the sport to thrive. Olympic fever, catch it while it's hot. Okay, enough with the doom and gloom. Let's end on a positive note, shall we? The 2024 Olympics may be over, but the buzz surrounding men's gymnastics is still alive and well. People are finally paying attention to this incredible sport, and that's a beautiful thing. Now, it's up to us to keep that momentum going. We need to support these athletes, share their stories, and advocate for the sport at every opportunity. Let's stay motivated. Time to stick the landing, support men's gymnastics. So, what can you do to help? I'm glad you asked. First and foremost, watch men's gymnastics. The more viewers we have, the more attractive the sport becomes to sponsors and broadcasters. Plus, it's just really entertaining to watch. Second, support your local gymnastics clubs. Donate your time, money, or old leotards. Just kidding, or am I? Every little bit helps. Finally, spread the word. Tell your friends, family, and that guy who always cuts you off in traffic about the wonders of men's gymnastics. Together, we can ensure that this incredible sport continues to thrive for generations to come. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment below, and thanks for watching.